We're going to do a for dinner rip of the REMO. We've had this for about a week now. It's kind of like my weekend review. Now that we got some other products similar, like we got the Q130 in, we got the gantry in, we got the Viper, a bunch of 116s and stuff. And I gotta say, the one that I gravitate to the most is the REMO. It's not the fastest at all, but it's the one it's the most like a stadium truck, for one. And two, it's something different. The other one seems to be the same thing with a different wrapper. You saw that? Always lands on his feet. This is the one I give my beginners too. You can dial it right down. Bounce as much since I made the modifications. Now at the box I had some problems with it. It's rubbing and stuff. It does need shocks. It's the biggest problem with this thing is shocks. I'm going to do that for the upgrade. But I also raised the towers all the way. They were down all the way. I raised them all the way and made it so there's some bounce now. It acts more like a stadium truck. Before it was rubbing, you know. But it's good now. Taking too long. Get the door. Hold on. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, anyways, I really dig this rig. Ha, rhymed again. So, it's got the, you don't have to take the chassis off when you're changing the batteries. It's got enough clearance. It does have some negatives. Wheels are a little small for what it is, but it rips through the grass like no problem, you know. It does better than some of my other cars that are supposed to be bigger, but it's a good little rig. I love the chassis design. It's not just a rewrap with the body, you know. Nothing pisses me off more than when they just put something on it and say, hey, it's something different. You know. Perfect. Taking some views too. We've run probably 15 batteries for this thing so far. One, my buddy used this all day long the first day I got the WL. I was using that all day. Anyway, $50 car, worth a lot more in my opinion. It's like an old trusty. It reminds me of the EC30. It's another one of them cars that just works. You know? Likes to land on its feet. Likes to, doesn't always. I think you would like this one, Mommy. This one's one of my favorites and it's easy to drive. It actually drives better in reverse, I think. First. I think Josh was saying that the other day. He was also saying if you dial the speed down, it's a lot easier to do with the LiPo. That's all its controls. You can turn it left or righty. Use that knob up top and slide. I mean, the thing wasn't so damn big, the controller would be perfect. Goodbye, goats. I love those things. Didn't even handle a little tumble-wumble truck. Anyway, that's a good shot. Good place to end. Get some bench time and I'll go over what I like and don't like and what I think needs to be upgraded in just a second. See you when I see you. So here's my kind of thoughts after driving this. So let's see how long it's been. The 4th, so it's been almost a week. You know, been driving it a lot. First got it, I was worried about the clearance on the wheels. You know, I was worried about that, but it was pretty easy fix. This thing likes to land on its feet, and what I like about it so much is for $50, you're getting something different. I've gotten 4 cars recently. 3 of them are pretty much the same damn thing, or pretty close. This is different than all of them. The layout, the wings, even the chassis thinner. You don't need to take the body off to turn this on and off, change batteries, all that stuff. I was doing it myself. I mean, it does have a plastic center drive, and that's gonna go eventually. So there are cheaper parts, like the other ones have metal and whatnot, but it's a $50 car. What I'm going to do with this in the future is what I had to do to get it. Like originally, when first couple days I was driving it, it was driving me nuts. It was rubbing. So what I did was I took some washers with a gasket underneath, and there's 2 holes on this. So basically I eliminated the bottom hole, made it sit up a little higher, and then I raised these. These came all the way down, so all I did was raise these up, and I didn't even go all the way, so they can go higher, but this is a good height where it stays low enough and acts like a stadium truck. So the other ones I've seen are not stadium trucks. They're just bashers with a stadium body, you know. I'm not saying all of them are like that, but in this size, it's unique to see this. Now, it does have, you know, the friction shocks are a lot to be desired, but I think you can put oil in it. First thing I'm going to do though is I'm going to replace the shocks. I'll put some probably WL shocks on it or something like that, just to get it a little smoother. But other than that, there really isn't much to change. You know, everything on this is nice, and I have a feeling this is going to be like by the EC30. I'm just going to end up driving it a lot just because I enjoy it. It maybe could steer a little better, but this thing I dial down. I don't even go full speed on the track. So you know, I got to do a good speed run on it to see where we're at, and try to see if we can handle 3S on this. It'd be interesting to see. I want to take it to skate park too, but this really isn't a basher. It's more of it's a stadium truck. So anyways, all in all, I think this is probably the best buy I've seen, you know, out of all the cars I've gotten. I mean, the WL, the new WL, it's way fun. You know, it's different caliber of fun. But for $50, this thing cannot be beat. We'll see long term how well it holds up and how easy it's going to be to get replacement parts, and if there's possible crossover, because this ain't much different than any of those other ones. You know, they all use a lot of, they're all high box and knockoffs, you know, once you look at it. But this is a stadium truck, man. I really, really, really like this vehicle. Out of all the 116s and 114s, whatever they want to call them, I've gotten this one's one of those ones. So, so you see how much clearance you got there now? I was getting rubbing, you know, the first couple runs, but I haven't really had a problem with that. And she just lands on her feet. You've seen the video. She just keeps landing on her feet. I didn't have to chase her that much. But there's where you raise and lower. That one's up all the way. Well, I think there might be one more notch, but I wouldn't go all the way anyways, because yeah. And other than that, I mean, I'd like to put a different controller. That's one big flaw. It's too freaking big, man. I can't drive and film, and it's got really, really nice controls. I like what it does. I like the controller, but it needs to be half the size. So not sure if I ever will, but if I have an extra ESC floating around sometime, and an extra 3-pin servo, because this is one of those you got to replace them all, then maybe I'll do it. But it doesn't need to be any faster, not in my opinion. I mean, it's not meant to be a, you know, speed demon or nothing. It's a basher. So hopefully tomorrow I got the whole day off. I'm going to spend the whole day on the track, maybe making a couple trick jumps. Maybe I'll do another video on this after, but I think that's all I got on this. Again, it's worth every penny. I'm thinking about getting the orange one, because I did get the Q130 so that I can do a matchup between them, but it's really not the same thing. And my daughter and I really like this thing, so I might get an orange one so we have a red and orange one to race. For $50, why not, right? Anyways, like and subscribe. I'll see you when I see you.